exciting, stimulating, motivating, LinkedIn Live. I've got my special guest host, Gretchen Skelka, who's been here almost every Monday. And we were just talking about this has really become a movement. I mean, I was sharing with Gretchen a week ago because we always talk about 10 minutes prior to the show about how much this thing is evolving in so many wonderful ways. And this week set records like 4 days on attendance, but more importantly, interaction.
Hmm.
And yesterday, we were fortunate to have Sarah Dawkins here, who, if you don't know her, you should really write her name down, check her profile, and if it's aligned and there's value both ways, connect with her. She beat the record an hour after we got off air, and it just kept going. And you know why? We had 141 comments during the show,
Yeah, it's good.
right? And that really makes a difference. So chat's open. I see Beverly's already. Thank you, Don. You're an amazing connection. Well, I'm so honored to facilitate this and to introduce so many wonderful, talented, deserving people who may never have gotten the spotlight they actually deserved, and maybe it made them even better for the time now that they can get it. Uh, that's so gratifying in itself. And the power of a group who believes in something with each other and
Yep.
in each other is huge. So, Gretchen, what's your thoughts on, just a couple months that we've been doing this really quickly? The topic is initiate, motivate, applicate, and celebrate. And
Hmm.
we've been here from the very beginning. Uh, Love to hear.
So yeah, so I love that it's growing. And the reason I love that is because one, I think that's how all good things happen is they start small and people, it's not that they catch on, it's that there's a need for that. There's a need for wider conversation. And I think that, the community building aspect of it is critical. I met you through a live that Trevor
Hmm.
Van Worden did, the Hotness Unleasher show.
Hmm.
That show introduced me to so many wonderful people, and I've had so many great conversations, and I've learned so much from those. So I think that you've tapped into a collective need, which is the need to converse and have community and have it be like, not just a push message kind of thing, but a real back and forth discussion. That is it's that human connection is a fundamental need that we all have, but it's also something that I think we were challenged with when, the last few years, everything's sort of, we've redefined how we're going to, what communication is, what it looks like. If it's not in person, what does that look like? We can still be face to face. There's just a monitor in between us. That's all, some distance, but we're still here with each other. And so having that conversation, having somebody to bounce things off of, if you're like me and you need to have like, somebody says, and it just sparks your curiosity or it sparks a question in you, it awakens something in you to have a live conversation with someone else in a way that almost nothing else does. It reminds you of things and helps you stay present to things that you're really talking about. When I'm listening to a live, I get so much from the audience interaction and the participation. And I see the conversations, the side conversations that are going on. And I love that too, because I think that's part of the whole experience. I mean, anytime you've been in a room with more than, two people, there are side conversations that happen. And I have we've all got, some friends that we hang out with, we've always hung out with in real life. And we call it, obviously, a lot of people do it, going down the rabbit hole, where we have these side conversations that seem very circular, but they always come back to something important that we were, originally talking about. And so I think that makes it much more of an immediate thing and a beneficial thing and a rewarding thing. So we're
Gretchen,
talking about,
just a quick second.
yep.
I don't, I mean, it shows we're live, but I don't see us being live on our profile.
Let me see. I don't either see it.
Yeah, and there's no comments. So let's. Let me start fresh again. I'll send you the new link.
Okay.
Okay.